Advocacy means fighting for what you need, really. Advocating for your child, making sure they get what they need, advocating for them when it comes to their insurance and making sure they get the benefits that they need. And in school it was basically all the equipment that they needed, all the large print that they needed. I had to advocate for all of that because they weren't just given anything. Let's put it that way. Everything had to be fought for. Got to keep pushing. It's a fight to the very end. And I was taught that when Michelle first started losing her sight, and I met a lot of parents of other children with visual impairments, I had a mentor, and she taught me. She said, Fred, get used to this because you're going to fight for the rest of your life. And she was right. Batten disease, because it's not really well known, you're constantly having to educate people as to what Batten disease is. And the only way to do that is through advocacy. And when we have any type of fundraiser, the funds are good, but letting people know what Batten disease and educating people as to what Batten disease is better. Because the more people who know what it is, somewhere out there's probably somebody that can really help, and you just have to get to that one person. And that's just about with anything, any type of disease where there's research going on. If you get to the right person, and the only way to do that is to advocate by educating people as to what it is. And I mean, we had to advocate even in the hospitals, because when we first had to start taking the girls into the hospital, 99% of the doctors and nurses that we met never heard of Batten disease. So we had to educate them as to what Batten disease was and teach them through our experiences what to expect and how to help. And so, so that's how we advocate the BDSRA. Any little bit helps. And unfortunately, with inflation the way it is been around, it's tough. It's tough to raise money. It really is. But any little bit helps. Any little bit. And, we learn that. So I would just, hope anybody that's looking at it says, I don't really have a lot that I can do right now. Well, you don't have to do a lot, If we had, 100,000 people send $1, we have $100,000. So, just don't be afraid to just send anything.